immortality for you.
100%.
Tranquility says I enjoy knowing that too. The peace will outlast my lifetime.
Yep, and still be useful, and still be useful. And the cool part about it is, long after I'm long gone, this piece here is still going to be used by creators creating, and that literally just seriously just makes my heart freaking full as hell. Hobby to a job, man. You learn to hate your hobby. Dirty. You got to be careful doing that. But the other thing to also remember, man, is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a life I never have to retire from. I don't ever see myself, but I don't stick myself in doing just one thing. That's why I make like yarn bowls, I make vases, I make regular bowls, I make lidded finial boxes, I make magic wands. We're going to be getting into I'm going to make a wizard staff soon. I want to make a wizard staff. So we're going to have that kind of rocking and rolling. Of course, I did mention magic wands. Potion bottles, hollow forms. I just like keeping it. You got to keep it kind of fresh and not do the same thing over and over again. If I was doing like production,
Shidahari says, Hula says, thou shalt not pass.
Thou shalt not pass. Exactly. But if you keep it fresh and exciting, I think you're better off. Now, if I was just doing bowl, that would be a job. So a lot of people. Bowls made last generation. That's a lot of people. Hold on, Saint. Are you trying to hold on? Are you trying to be a troll? Is that a troll comment? Can one of my moms double check that comment? Because I can't. Am I reading it wrong? Somebody correct me if I'm reading it wrong. No cursing? Okay.
BS yells, thou shalt not curse.
Thou shalt not curse. Okay, BS. No cursing for 10 whole minutes.
Corinthia Kinner says not trolling, just mine son's brand of humor.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. That's why I asked. Thank you, Corinthia. Sometimes you don't know.
Spectre says looks like a double entendre to me.
Double entendre. Guys, I'm thinking 220 looks good. I'm ready to move to 320. Y'all ready? Let's move to 320. 320. Make sure I don't have any kind of scratches on here so we can start working out. But it is definitely generations. And that's what I do love about doing this here. I'm really sappy about that kind of crap. I guess maybe I take it a little too personal, but I think when it comes to creating something like this here, I know I always got my dad saying, son, don't ever take yourself too serious. Now, I'm not trying to take myself too serious, but I just do think that's, I don't know, it's one of the reasons why I keep doing what I do.
VOO81 asks at Texas Hula, when you turn the yarn bowl, how do you cut the side section out? With a Dremel or bandsaw?
Voodoo? No. Voodoo, what I started.
Says, yay, the thing is doing the thing again, bud.
The thing is doing the thing again? Are we having a little bit of a hiccup? I used to skateboard for 32 years and went from doing that to friends, learning new tricks, being sponsored, immediately hated work. Oh, I understand that, Dirty. I totally understand that. I can totally get that. Voodoo, I'll tell you the trick that I've actually discovered.
Yes,
sir. I think somebody mentioned a little while ago two-stepping. I'm going to say it again. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm terribly sorry, and I humbly, deeply apologize. But there's nothing I can do about it. I did everything I could do this morning at the beginning of the stream. Voodoo, what I basically do is I draw it out, and I actually found the best way to do it is literally drill around my lines and come in with the coping saw, and then I come in with a rasp. I use like a rasp like this here.
Yes, sir, just wanted to keep you informed.
I appreciate it. And I use these right here, and I actually start shaping it. Once I get that to a certain point, I also use my regular file, and I actually use a little bit of a rat tail file. And then I come back, and I start off with like 60 grit sandpaper, and you put duct tape on the back of it. And what it does, it reinforces it, makes it super strong so it doesn't tear. And then you start roughing it out with in the curves. Painstakingly, Val, definitely, Voodoo, definitely painstakingly. But This is by far the fastest way I've seen to do it. I tried to do it with a scroll saw or a jigsaw. I wasn't overly happy how it came out because I felt like it got a little too aggressive, and I had to spend a lot of time fixing some of the boo-boos that the jigsaw did with it. So just wasn't a fan of it.
Dexter says it sure is a labor of love.
Hey, it is. It is. Just I was not tickled with how it handled with the jigsaw. Jigsaw was a bit of a pain. Let me get rid of these dudes here. Oh, back's getting sore. All right, we're going to 320, and we're going to do the same duct tape trip with the 320 that we do on the 220. It's a break time. I'm actually not going to argue. I am not going to argue. Let's take a quick break. Thank you, Jacques. Definitely ain't going to argue that one. Oh, I may need some fresh water here in a second, too. As
we shall invoke the holy break time.
Come on. Camera. All right, let me get some fresh water. Make sure this ain't following me. God, it's cool in this house. God, it feels so good in here. Jeez Louise.
Jock says no sense in wearing out your back.
Yeah,